Founded in the 6th century BC, the Persian Empire dominates the Middle East. In 499 BC, Miletus, what was once Miltos, a Greek city in Ionia under Persian control, rebels. The uprising spreads to other cities in the region. The insurgents appeal for help from independent Greeks who are nevertheless divided. Two cities, Athens and Eretria, help the rebels to seize Sardis, one of the Persian capitals.
جامعه هایم
شاهنشاه داریوش از بنده چه خدمتی برمی آید؟
همه بروید بیرون.
خدمات را صدا بزن. مرخصید. از چه برآشفته ای پسر؟
دیوان هام را چشمن بردند. کابوسی شو می دیدم. یونانیان ما را تارمار می کردند.
این همه زیاده روی در میگساری. می اگر گاهی زبان را باز می کند، گاه هم به ازیان وامی دارد. گاهمان را ببین، شکوه پارسی را ببین که مایه شگفتی دنیاست. فرمان رواییمان چنان پهناور است که خود رتش لرزه بر تن هر ملتی میاندازد.
Darius the Great has inherited the Persian Empire, composed of 50 or so eastern kingdoms. The duty of every king of kings is to strengthen his borders, then to extend them. Allying power, strength, and authority, the Persian campaigns enable the empire to spread out from present-day Iran over 6 million square kilometers, a massive portion of the Middle East. Most of the subjugated peoples have accepted Persian domination. Despite being obliged to pay taxes, they are free to conserve their own culture, religion, and institutions. In Darius's eyes, the Ionian Greeks and their allies deserve to be punished for the capture of Sardis. Miletus, the seat of the insurrection, will be the first stage in his vengeance. Darius lays siege to the city on land and by sea. Miletus, the jewel of Greek civilization, is crushed. Its inhabitants are reduced to slavery. The misfortunes suffered by the people of Miletus fills the rest of Greece with sadness. Darius takes revenge for the humiliation of Sardis. From now on, the cities that helped the Ionians are in his sights: Eretria and notably Athens. Athens is seemingly unaware of the punitive campaign about to bear down on her.
Oh, Themistocles! Themistocles! Lepson!
Allez, où la faites suo pos prates? Thon, catis du? Ti dai, o file, parameton creston tropon epilateu.
Oh, Themistocles, subnoti moi. Malistagam nepi me pelatomen. Totemelon. Sutes poseos alkes.
Ukun se que luo protontos philois achiai.
Kalos eretai.
Oh.
Kalos o Themistocles. Και προσεμέλους αν δόξαν εορτάσομεν.
Το ιούτε gelpisto. Agatei tu hei!
Agatei tu hei.
Hey.
Goguk hu tos hu tu hei nos teno kaipe fiken na ipon trifusei tefripon.
Themistocles wasn't born into one of the most prestigious families of Athens. Plutarch describes him as without fortune, but that may be an exaggeration. His father Neocles certainly worked in commerce, so it's true that Themistocles isn't a member of the wealthy, land-owning aristocracy, and thus doesn't have the same opportunities as those who were well-born. Yet, as a child, his intelligence stood out, and if we are to believe Plutarch, one of his teachers once told him, "My boy, thou wilt be nothing insignificant, but something great of a surety, either for good or evil."
Promoted to the rank of captain and already admired, Themistocles has a taste for honor.
I find Athens more magnificent than ever. I never tire of contemplating my city. Other cities are more renowned, but I was born in Athens, and duty calls me there. But I have not always felt such pride. Many years earlier, a drunken night cost me my family's esteem. After this one night too many, my father was categorical. I was corrupted with vice, and all I was good for was bringing shame and dishonor on our family. My mother pleaded the excesses of youth, but in vain. His mind was made up. My father disowned and disinherited me. I had a mad thirst for fame and a whole host of projects. I began to devote myself to politics and state affairs. It became my passion. Soon, people began to seek my counsel. I arbitrated conflicts between citizens, and my success is now earning me quite a reputation. People listen to me. I hold the keys to my own destiny.
The original political regime in Athens was a fantastic springboard for Themistocles.
He was 15 when the city became a democracy. From then on, every citizen plays a part in politics. In practice, the wealthiest fill the highest positions, such as archon or strategos. But their power lies in their charisma, in their ability to win over their fellow citizens with their ideas and actions.
Themistocles will grab his chance. If we are to believe the historian Thucydides, he's incredibly gifted, smart, intuitive, and quick to solve problems. He also has a great oratory and improvisation skills.
Athenaioi! Politai su sin amacai straciotais emin. Aede parecheen Etoi mois amunai tei polekaitois, en aute stimois.
The task has fallen to me of training young hoplites in the military arts, starting with making discipline the first of virtues. If we were Spartans, we would already be constant soldiers, broken into the duty of collective obedience from our earliest years. We would train non-stop, urged on by a heroic vision of fate, death in combat being the finest of deaths. But Athenians are not Spartans.
Philoponethopos ai phalanges emon. Alephos adjevata tere genetai. Otan garsynechometha totis chromen. Ean synestotes diamenomen. Totai megistai stratiai, epitais longhai semon, jarages ontai.
Am I persuasive enough? I hope so. My future grandeur depends on my ability to command. I will continue in my aim, despite only having a handful of citizen soldiers, far from a professional army. But how can one not admire men who keep in top physical condition and equip themselves at their own expense? The important thing is that they know how to take up arms when danger threatens.
Proschete! Emin dietipoloi ponoi ponetoi. Este neutaxians puduasas te. Emin gar ukidios acteon. Ala sulepten. Apoiuntestien elutherian sosomen.
These young Athenians seem sensitive to the common good, but how they struggle to obey. They still believe that collectively obeying orders is tantamount to loss of freedom. Do we Athenians not laud individual potential? I have certainly benefited from mine.
Miltiades o strategos. O Themistocles, monon eiroetes.
Miltiades is strategos, one of the 10 generals who command Athens' forces. But as the Persians draw near, Miltiades is especially valued and trusted. Unlike most Athenians, he knows the Persians. He has, in the past, campaigned with King Darius' Persian army.
A few years earlier, he administered a province under Persian rule, an experience that proves useful because he knows how they fight. But the Athenian troops look so weak compared to Darius' powerful army. To resist a Persian invasion, the Greeks will need to put aside their divisions and unite.
Can Miltiades and Athens persuade other Greeks to fight with them? Greece is made up of more than 100 quarreling states, but they have a common language and a shared religion. When a common enemy appears, they can sometimes work as allies against the danger.